Good day all, Agnox here. I wanted to make a quick video to show you guys some tips and tricks that I have figured out myself while I was doing Thanatophobia that, hey, could maybe help you out, or maybe not. Maybe you already have done this level or you don't plan doing it, but hey, I'm here to share the tips and tricks anyway. So basically, first ship part. Two ways to do it. You can drop down here or you can just straight fly past it. There's no difference between these two ways, just do whichever one you prefer. Seriously, it doesn't really matter. Now, as for the ship part itself, you basically just need to get a hang of it, just practice it a bit. There's no real tricks that will allow you to just like do it a lot easier. Even the last upside down mini ship that's like invisible isn't that difficult. You just seriously just need to play it a bit. Don't be mad if you die there. It's honestly quite natural, considering that it's the beginning of the level, so you know, fatigue is gonna be pretty high once you're like 100 or like not 100, sorry, 1,000 attempts into a session. So just don't worry yourself about that. Now, here we got some timings. I'm not gonna tell you about every single one of these timings, but the timings that I will mention, this red orb right here, late. Now this right here, you don't actually want to click right here as soon as you pass the upper spike. This one right here. But you actually want to wait slightly longer, because if you don't, this is gonna happen. You need to time this pretty late. Not like this. Oh, never mind. It went through. Sometimes it will go through, you will get lucky, but most of the time, it's not going to. Here, this is just some easy. Make sure you don't hold here for too long. Even though it's a robot part, you don't need to really. Now, for this one, I recommend that you just tap as early as you can on the first two clicks. Then this blue orb, tap late. And this pink orb, tap it late also. Now, why do you want to tap this late? Because if you tap it early, you're going to hit the ramp and you're going to go down into the saw. You need to make sure that you bounce off of this. And then you just click here. Biggest tip of all time, don't try to click this to the rhythm. Instead, click here twice. So basically, you're going to get to this one. You click the green orb and then you click again. And it becomes way more consistent. Honestly, you can buffer this black orb. And here's just more timings. For this one, make sure you click the spider a bit late. Otherwise, you're just gonna fall right here. Straight into the abyss of darkness. Now, right here, there's two ways to do this. Basically, there's a teleportation portal right here. And it kind of offsets you. It kind of offsets your robot. So what you can do is that you can hit this green orb right here late. And practically land a bit on top of that portal. So that it kind of sets you up nicely. And you have no problems. Or you can hit this green orb early, and then you just anticipate the teleportation that had just happened right here. You just anticipate it and you time it correctly. Nothing special here until you get to this one. For this one, just wait until you get past the robot portal and then hold. It still might not work for you sometimes, but most of the time it works. It's a bit clunky, like, you know, it's geometry dash. That's all I can really say about it. Buffer this green orb, very important. Now for this one, there's actually a weird way that this kind of sinks in. I'll put my microphone closer to my mouse so that you guys can hear this and try to just kind of pick out on the click pattern in here. That's all for the click pattern. Now, what you have after this is that make sure that you kind of hit this black orb a bit early, otherwise you might have some troubles. So basically, you just wait here, don't click anything, hit this portal, and then you can try to straighten it out a bit. You don't hold on the yellow orb. That's another good tip. Don't hold on the yellow orb. It's better to hit this green orb, try to go for it kind of early. Of course, it's not really an early timing, but you usually end up, from what I've seen, like from my own attempt at this level and from how my friends played it, it's more likely that you're gonna overshot it. So for you, I recommend that you try to undershot it a bit. It's just a late timing. You have a lot more space down there than you might think. Use that to your advantage, seriously. Be careful on this dash orb. It seems easy. You can fuck it up pretty easily by clicking early or by clicking a bit too late. Now, another recommendation for this one. When you hit this black orb, try to kind of like hold for a second. Like, not for too long, of course, because you're just gonna die, but try to hold for just a tiny bit longer. And by that, you're gonna be able to achieve something like this, where you just have to like hold here once, and bam! There's a teleporter here, it sets you up perfectly for the UFO. Now, for the UFO, no real tips and tricks, just learn it. Simple as that. No need to use the trick right here. It doesn't really make any difference. You could try and use it, it makes it like slightly easier sometimes, but it's more than likely to put you off sync. So just, you know, up to you. Try it out for a second, maybe it's gonna work for you. Alright, right here, click the green orb late, of course. And now, for this one, try to position yourself, or try to position the ship in kind of the center of this portal. What you're gonna achieve is just an easy way to do this part. There's nothing really else here that's like dramatic. Just click those two orbs, the green orb and the red orb. Here you can click this green orb late or early. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure to, you know, not click it so early that you hit the ceiling. Hold, click. And now right here, down there, as you could see, I kind of waited a bit. I didn't try to instantly straighten out the ship. I waited until I was like below the spike. Let me show you this again. Don't click anything here. Oh, I forgot I do that. Hold on. Just wait until you go like down here into the lower part of this clubstep monster. Right here. Go up. And then it's just 3 easy clicks. Nothing too difficult per se. Hold this pink or red orb, so that you can just instantly buffer this one. And now for this one, I recommend that you hit this green orb actually late, because what you're gonna get for that is that you're gonna be able to do that ship with just 1 click. Now, as for this ball part, no real tips and tricks here. It's just most of these timings are like down the road, so they're like right in the middle. Except for this blue orb. This blue orb you can hit pretty late. The rest of them are just like kind of like, don't hit them too early, don't hit them too late. You just kind of have to learn it. Muscle memory stuff. Now, right here, just a straight fly. And now, important part for this, don't wait until you hit the end of this platform. Go as early as you can. And then hit that pink dash orb like right in the middle. Don't try to hit it too late, otherwise it's gonna like fuck you up for the next part, and basically it's not gonna be good. Hit this yellow orb, make sure to not hit it early, and now for this black orb, also hit it a bit late. Not that late, because you're just gonna end up right here, but slightly late. And also, yeah, the green orb, as you might have expected, hit it late as well. Trust me, it's gonna help you out a lot. Now, for this one, you just have to kind of learn the ship here. So no real tips or tricks. You can usually do it in 1 or 2 clicks. Or like in 1 singular hold, like I'm doing here. Click twice here. Oh yeah, another important thing, don't try to like straighten out the ship anywhere here. Just try to get a good click pattern for it. It's all really gonna depend on this green orb right here. That's why you wanna kind of try and go for it late. Just here's some easy clicks, and this is like kind of the, I wouldn't call this down the road, middle of the road timing. It's not like don't hit it too early, don't hit it too late. It's like kind of don't hit it right in the middle of it, don't hit it too early. It's like somewhere in between these two that I can confidently say this click is, you know? Like, it's not a light tap, but it kind of is in a sort of way, you know? You don't really put much pressure on your mouse. You get some final clicks, and now for this green orb, honestly, it's just the middle of the road. You know, it's just not too early, not too late. There isn't really a perfect way to do it. You just have to kind of practice it, brute force it, and you'll get it done. Past that point, you have completed the level. So yeah, that's gonna be all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions about the level, leave them in the comments below. I'll try to answer some of them. And yeah, take care guys, and until next time, Agnox out.